We may now be seated. Magandang hapon po and welcome to the awarding rites for 2023 Outstanding Government Workers and the Presidential Medal of Merit. We invite Chairperson Carlo B. Nograles of the Civil Service Commission to give his welcome message.
His Excellency President Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos Jr., Executive Secretary Lucas P. Bersamin, Commission on Audit Chairperson Gamaliel Cordoba, Land Bank of the Philippines President and CEO Lynette Ortiz, Philippine National Police Chief of Police, Police General Benjamin Acorda Jr., Department of Science and Technology Secretary Renato Solidum Jr., Baguio City Mayor Benjamin Magalong, Camarines Norte Governor Ricarte Padilla, CSE Commissioner Eileen Lourdes A. Lizada, CSE Commissioner Ryan Alvin R. Acosta. And I am joined by the members of the Committee on Awards for the Presidential Lingkod Bayan and CSE Pag-asa, University of Asia and the Pacific President Dr. Winston Conrad Padohinog, former DOST FNRI Director, Professor Dr. Mario Capanzana, Chief of the Presidential Protocol, Rachel Quiñones, former COPP Adelio Cruz, Metrobank Foundation President Ansieto Chito Sobrepeña, and the Committee on Awards for Dangal ng Bayan, CSE Commissioner Eileen Lizada, Ombudsman Samuel Martires, COA Chairperson Cordoba, and OP Senior Deputy Executive Secretary Hubert B. Guevara. And our program sponsors, the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, the Department of Tourism, and the SM Investments Corporation. Sa ating po lahat, magandang hapon. Allow me to start by conveying our sincere appreciation to the Honorable President Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos Jr., and Executive Secretary Lucas P. Bersamin for granting us the privilege to hold the 2023 Outstanding Government Workers Award ceremony here at Malacañang Palace, and for graciously dedicating your time to present awards to the exemplary individuals of the Philippine government today. At last year's awards rites, President Marcos Jr. highlighted the values of patriotism and deep love of country as essential elements of genuine public service. Meeting the needs and expectations of our citizens requires substantial sacrifices. It entails embodying the ideal characteristics of a government worker, which demands selflessness and dedication. Today, it is no accident or coincidence that these awards rites coincide with the celebration of Valentine's Day and Ash Wednesday, days that we commemorate love and sacrifice. Because it is an opportune time to also reflect on the important role of love in the life of a public servant. And we will do this today by honoring the outstanding public servants who have shown their love for our country through selfless service, dedication, and unwavering commitment to the welfare of others. Sila na isinabuhay ang pagiging lingkod bayani at nagsilbi ng mahusay, tapat at wasto. Sila na hindi sinayang ang pagkakataon na tumulong sa pag-abot ng ating layunin na itaas ang antas ng serbisyo publiko at paunlarin ang buhay ng bawat Pilipino. Choosing to be a civil servant is one of the most profound expressions of love of country. And this love, like any other kind of love, requires nurturing. Without constantly reminding ourselves of our purpose for being in public service, we can easily get dragged down by cynicism But if we remain conscious of the importance of our work and how our daily accomplishments contribute to a much bigger goal or objective, we can be more resilient in any challenge, more compassionate in the face of hardship, and more dedicated in working towards a better future for our country. Being in public service is never easy. We are often expected to work long hours and make difficult decisions. But it is in those moments that we remember why we do what we do. Remember the love that brought you here, the love for your community, our nation, and our fellow Filipinos. And let that love be your compass, guiding you through the daily struggles and propelling you forward. For in the end, it is this love, woven into the very fabric of public service, that will leave the most enduring legacy: a society built on empathy, compassion, and endless possibilities. It is commonly expressed that there is no greater gratification than knowing that you have fulfilled your responsibilities. So, as chairperson of the Civil Service Commission, I, together with Commissioner Eileen Lourdes Lizada and Commissioner Ryan Alvin Acosta, and the entire CSC, we extend our congratulations to all our awardees. Not only have you excelled in carrying out your duties, you have created a considerable impact on the lives of our citizens while significantly contributing to the advancement of our nation. Isang mahalagang paalala sa ating lahat, ang halimbawang pinamalas ng ating mga lingkod bayani. Sana ay maging inspirasyon natin sila upang ipagpatuloy ang tama at mabuting gawain ng may pagmamalasakit sa ating mga kababayan at sa ating bayan. Ito ay magiging susi sa ating pagkamit ng layunin ng isang matatag, maginhawa, at panatag na buhay para sa lahat. It is with much pride that the Civil Service Commission presents our country's exceptional public servants, the recipients of the Presidential Lingkod Bayan Award, the Dangal ng Bayan Award, and the CSC Pag-asa Award. They exemplify integrity, innovation, and excellence in public service. They lead by example. Naway magsilbing inspirasyon ng ating mga pararangalan upang mapagtanto ng lahat na ang serbisyo publiko ay hindi instrumento sa pagpapaunlad ng sarili, kung hindi para sa kabutihan ng nakararami. Again, on behalf of the CSC, congratulations to all our awardees and thank you very much to all of you. Mabuhay kayo at mabuhay ang serbisyo publiko.
Thank you, Chairperson Nograles.
We would like to request the President to lead the conferment ceremony, beginning with the CAC Pag-asa Award. The President will be assisted by Chairperson Carlo B. Nograles, Commissioner Eileen Lourdes A. Lizada, and Commissioner Ryan Alvin R. Acosta. The CAC Pag-asa Award is given to an individual or group in recognition of their outstanding performance and innovative ideas with local and department-wide impact. The awardees shall receive the CSC Pag-asa Medallion crafted and sponsored by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, a plaque and a cash reward of 200,000 pesos for each individual awardee and 100,000 pesos per person for group awardees. The CSC Pag-asa awardees for 2023. Venus Alboroto, Education Program Supervisor, Department of Education, Schools Division of Surigao City, for her innovative approach to effective distance and digital learning, including augmented reality mobile applications through a partnership with the DOST Education Institute's Scimitar project. Vanessa Joy Calderon, Senior Science Research Specialist, Department of Agriculture, Regional Office 2, for her significant contributions in advancing food security and nutrition in Cagayan Valley through product development of peanuts, soybeans, and mung beans for commercial marketing. Droli Clarabal, Associate Professor Pi, Isabela State University, Ilagan Campus, for inventing an ergonomically designed handheld massage tool now used by Philippine athletes, coaches, and trainers, and for physical therapy of patients hoping to gain function of paralyzed limbs. Erickson de la Cruz, Agricultural Center Chief 4, Philippine Carabao Center, Nueva Ecija, for his unwavering commitment to sustaining the gains of the National Carabao Development Program, resulting in meeting 100% of targets in improving the genetic potentials of buffaloes. Ronalie Orteza, Director 3, Philippine Science High School System, Ilocos Region Campus, for her breakthrough initiatives to elevate the academic programs, making them practical and responsive to the needs of both learners and the community through a holistic approach enriched by public and private sector partnerships. Relvin Paragua, Agriculturalist 2, Department of Agriculture, Region 6, for leading the Bean to Bar initiative, develop the value chain for cacao products in Western Visayas, helping farmers identify sustainable and profitable markets for their produce. The OST PNRI Honey Team composed of Team Leader Angel Bautista VII and Norman de Mendoza, Philippine Nuclear Research Institute, were coming up with a standard test to recognize the legitimacy of honey producers and products and ensure that consumers are buying real, unadulterated honey. FPIC Davao composed of Team Leader Merasol Domingo, Cheryl Napoco, Dorothy Joy Candilas, and Fred Lisa, Department of Science and Technology, Region 11, for operationalizing 17 food innovation centers across the country by collaborative approach that accelerated competitiveness, encouraged startups, and more students to pursue food technology. Palayamanan Project Team composed of Team Leader Imelda Navarro, Aimee Esguerra, Jennifer Guevara, Rowelyn Balaran, and Anthony Ortega, Bulacan Agricultural State College, for pioneering a diversified integrated rice-based farming system transferring the technology to more than 500 farmers, mainly in central Luzon. Congratulations to the 2023 CSC Pag-asa awardees.
Now we proceed to the 2023 Dangal ng Bayan Award. The Dangal ng Bayan Award is given to an individual for performance of an extraordinary act of public service and consistent demonstration of the 8 norms of conduct under the Code of Conduct and Ethical Standards for public officials and employees. The awardees shall receive a trophy, a gold-gilded medallion crafted and sponsored by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, 200,000 pesos cash, and an automatic promotion to the next higher position or equivalent salary increase under Republic Act number 6713. The 2023 Dangal ng Bayan awardees, Eleanor Ayan, Nutritionist, Dietitian 3, Department of Social Welfare and Development, Cordillera Administrative Region, for her dedication to duty in spearheading social, medical, and economic programs focused on addressing the needs of disadvantaged children under the care of the DSWD Child Development Centers. Mary Hazel Baliena, School Principal 2, Department of Education, Schools Division of Abra, for her earnestness in winning the battle against illiteracy, non-numeracy, and malnutrition via evidence-based, innovative, and creative solutions developed to address gaps found in learners' written works and performance. Rex Bernardo, Disability Affairs Officer 3, Provincial Government of Camarines Norte, for advancing the welfare of the differently abled and marginalized, resulting in reduced discrimination, policies on equal employment opportunities, infrastructure, and amenities for use of PWDs. Bernardo Cadaon Jr., Social Welfare Officer 1, again, Bernardo Cadaon Jr., Social Welfare Officer 1, Department of Social Welfare and Development, Cordillera Administrative Region, for upholding public interest exemplified in his best practices in social welfare, which improved the efficiency of the Cordillera Administrative Region Rehabilitation Center for the youth. Bernardino Dabuet, Utility Worker 2, National Food Authority, Antipolo City, for maximizing his skills in all-around utility work, initiating various structural improvements that helped his agency in its operations and generated savings from labor costs. Gay Galdo, SPED Teacher 1, Department of Education, Division of Davao Oriental, for upholding public interest demonstrated in the improvised instructional materials for the visually challenged, which greatly enhanced teaching methods for learners with disabilities. Fritz Huele, Information Technology Officer 1, Department of Education, Schools Division of Rojas City, for the display of future readiness in the development of information technology systems, which greatly contributed to the efficiency in the operations and delivery of services of the school's division office. Glenny Laping, Head Teacher 3, Department of Education, Schools Division of Lapu-Lapu City, for coming up with ingenious ways to stimulate interest in learning using gamification, digital exercises, and a mobile application where students, parents, and teachers can access learning modules even without internet connection, resulting in improved academic performance. Querino Lonsagon, Master Teacher 2, Department of Education, Schools Division of Ozamis City, for the display of passion, diligence, and compassion for teaching students, earning the support of tribal elders, making them appreciate the value of education for the future of their children and the IP community as a whole. Fernando Viado, Administrative Aide 6, City Government of Antipolo, for his uncompromising commitment to public service, taking pride in being the go-to person when it comes to the preventive maintenance and ensuring good running condition of motor vehicles of the City Government of Antipolo. Congratulations to the two 2023 Dangal ng Bayan awardees. Now we proceed to the Presidential Lingkod Bayan Award. The Presidential Lingkod Bayan Award is the highest award given to public servants for exceptional or extraordinary contributions that had nationwide impact on public interest, security, and patrimony. The Presidential Lingkod Bayan awardees, individual and group, shall receive a gold gilded medallion crafted and sponsored by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, a presidential plaque, 200,000 pesos cash reward for individuals, and 100,000 cash reward for each member of group awardees, and an automatic promotion to the next higher position or equivalent salary increase. The 2023 Presidential Lingkod Bayan awardees, Orlando Valderrama, University Professor, Isabela State University, for pioneering collaborative research and development efforts on flood and sediment management in the ASEAN region. He established the Smart Water Infrastructure Management R&D Center, the country's first and only niche center in the region, or NICER for R&D. Ambrosio Cultura II, SUC President for University of Science and Technology of Southern Philippines, for successfully steering the university toward digital transformation, following a multi-year vision and strategic plan toward being the MIT of the country. He also focused on research extension, championing the use of solar power that benefited communities during extended disruptions in electricity supply. Christopher de la Cruz, Master Teacher 1, Department of Education, Alaminos City National High School, for promoting science, research, and robotics through the establishment of the Science Research and Robotics Club. This resulted in student-initiated inventions related to agriculture, intelligent aquaponics, and hydroponics that won in local and national robotics competition. Raquel Rivera, Master Teacher 1, Department of Education, Alaminos City National High School, for her innovativeness in teaching information communication technologies and media arts, and establishing film club that produced short films and won 8 major awards in 7 international festivals. Julie Ann Salido, Professor 3, Aklan State University, for her display of grit as a professor and researcher in a male-dominated field. She is the woman behind the Android mobile application Sea Condition, Emergency Alert, and Warning Apparatus for Vessel Safety or Sea Waves. Baguio Lead Contact Tracing Team, composed of Team Leader Donabel Panes, Maximo Sumeg-Ang Jr., Michelle Junio, and Jefferson Damoslog, City Government of Baguio, for the team's prompt, proactive, and collaborative approach in the management of COVID-19 pandemic in the city of Baguio through the creation of Baguio Retooled Contact Tracing System. Their persistent efforts in making a sustainable and collaborative contact tracing system has inspired other LGUs from Ilocos region to Zamboanga to follow suit. Land Bank Agent Banking Program Team, composed of Team Leader Randolph Montesa, Pacifico De Paz Jr., Julie Rose Castro, Rosemary Guevara, and Michael Eric Labalan, Land Bank of the Philippines, Manila, for being at the forefront of promoting inclusive growth, especially in the countryside, through the delivery of innovative products and services powered by digital banking platforms and supporting the government's financial inclusion. Their initiative facilitated the opening of transaction accounts to 3.74 million previously unbanked registrants from 60 provinces. ESPA's core team, composed of Team Leader Rowan Gelonga, Gary Balinon, and Ryan Vilmore Dumpit, Department of Science and Technology, Region 6, for the group's response to the urgent need for an accessible and efficient travel management system during the pandemic through the development of Safe, Swift, and Smart Passage or ESPAS. Piloted in Western Visayas, the ESPAS was eventually implemented by the Department of Transportation in airports, seaports, and terminals nationwide. Congratulations to the 2023 Presidential Lingkod Bayan awardees.
We request the President to remain on stage for the awarding of the Presidential Medal of Merit, to be joined by Honorable Executive Secretary Lucas P. Bersamin and NCCA Chair Victorino Mapa Manalo. Ladies and gentlemen, this year's awardee for the Presidential Medal of Merit, Maria Wangud Ugay.
The citation reads as follows: Be it known to all men by these presents that I, Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., President of the Republic of the Philippines, by virtue of the powers vested in me by law, in recognition of her significant and exemplary contributions to preserving the Butkalinga traditional tattoo known as patok or patok, for her impact and influence on Filipino culture and the arts, as an internationally recognized tattooist and master of her craft, and for her efforts to raise awareness on the heritage, culture, traditions, and practices of indigenous peoples in the Philippines, have conferred the Presidential Medal of Merit on Maria Wangod Ogay.
Congratulations to all our awardees. Thank you, Chair Manalo. We now request the Honorable Executive Secretary Lucas P. Bersamin to introduce our guest of honor.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.
Thank you very much to our Executive Secretary, Luc Bersamin, for his kind introduction. Please take your seats. The Civil Service Commission Chairperson, Carlo Nograles, and the other CSC commissioners present. The National Commission for Culture and Arts Chairperson, Victorino Mapa Manalo. The Science and Technology Secretary, Renato U. Solidum, and the other cabinet secretaries that are here present today. Of course, the most important group here today are our outstanding awardees, who are my fellow workers in government and other distinguished guests. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Today, we recognize our fellow civil servants who have honored their oaths of office with remarkable and honest work that has made a positive impact on the lives of Filipino people. Standing solidly on our nation's bedrock belief that public office is a public trust, our 2023 outstanding government workers project the image of an ideal Filipino government worker. They did not set out to do things that would earn them praise or to reap rewards. Rather, they consistently deliver quality public service, regardless of their position or their pay, because it is what they feel is their duty, the duty they owe to the people. Our Dangal ng Bayan awardees have proven that they can exercise the highest standards of work, even in the face of risks or temptations. You are examples of commitment to public interest, professionalism, and responsiveness to the public. One of our awardees, Mr. Fernando Viado, became partially deaf because of a work-related incident. Nonetheless, he continued to be the best mechanic he could be for the city government of Antipolo. When they see opportunities, when these public servants see opportunities to make a difference in the lives of the people they serve, our awardees respond with audacity, turning bold ideas into reality. You go the extra mile to provide creative and innovative solutions to emerging challenges, such as in the areas of food security, education, social development, climate and disaster resilience, science and technology, and financial literacy. The CSC Pag-asa awardees have made their workplaces and their communities better with the projects and programs that you have introduced to address gaps and to elevate public service in your respective areas. We have a group of awardees that championed authentic honey and honey products, operationalized food innovation across the country to boost food technology, have helped hundreds of farmers across Central Luzon with the introduction of diversified integrated rice-based farming systems. Meanwhile, Our Presidential Lingkod Bayan awardees are those who have worked and had a nationwide impact in their respective fields. And we congratulate our professors, master teachers who make up the majority of the awardees this year, as well as our group awardees who battled the COVID-19 pandemic through the strategic use of technology. We recognize the accomplishments of the lead contact tracing team from the city government of Baguio. Major Benji Magalong is here to join us for these festivities. They have introduced an effective and efficient contact tracing system. We also have the Land Bank Agent Banking Program team for introducing branchless banking to promote financial inclusion. And as we have mentioned before, the ESPAS core team for helping ease movement during the pandemic. In Bagong Pilipinas, we want to increase their tribe in line with our efforts to build a resilient government driven by agile and future-ready civil servants. This government will always support efforts that will improve your welfare. So let me reiterate the administration's commitment to support and work and enhance your working conditions to support professional development in the civil service. We also today recognize Apo Wang-od. She is one of the few of the remaining Master Mamba Batok from Buscalan. In 2018, she was awarded the Dangal ng Haraya Award for Intangible Cultural Heritage by the National Commission for Culture and the Arts. Today, we continue that recognition and award her the Presidential Medal of Merit. Her contributions to the preservation of Philippine traditional arts and practices cannot be overstated. We are honoring Apo Wang-od for works that have made her and the country famous, for other achievements that make her a Filipina worthy of our respect and of our admiration. She is a pioneer in shattering gender stereotypes, venturing into tattooing when it was just a man's exclusive preserve. She's a keeper of the oral traditions and a mentor, teaching a new generation of artists, thus ensuring that her art form lives on to tell tales of her community's history. Her craft and stature as an internationally recognized artist raised international awareness of our country's rich cultural heritage. As Apo Wang-od's work appealed to diverse cultures and across political divides, she becomes an enabler for unity and an example of an idea that binds us all. She is truly a national treasure. To all our awardees, may your achievements inspire our countrymen to bring positive transformation to their own communities. Be assured that this government continues to support every initiative to further strengthen our research and development environment, to enhance the country's quality of education, and to preserve our culture and our heritage. So once again, congratulations to the awardees. You embody the spirit of a progressive and innovative bagong Pilipino. Ang inyong dedikasyon ay isang inspirasyon sa inatatag nating bagong Pilipinas at para sa ating kababayan at sa buong Pilipinas. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat at magandang hapon po sa inyo.
Thank you, Mr. President. Now, may we request the President to kindly grant us a photo opportunity with the following. First, may we call on the CSC Commission and the Committee on Awards. Civil Service awardees, please stand by. Thank you. Please exit to your right. Now may we call on the Civil Service Awardees. Thank you, CSC awardees. That concludes the awards rights for the 2023 Outstanding Government Workers and the Presidential Medal of Merit. Thank you very much, Mr. President. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.